Welcome, my beautiful treasures out there. So, I have some new cards. I'm really excited to use them today fully because I not just have one new oracle or new tarot deck. I have three. So, I'm really excited. First of all, the beautiful Lucky Fairy Tarot. It's so gorgeous. Look at that. I need to watch out. There it is. What a beautiful card. And it's continuing in this. Oh, look at that. This is so beautiful. I think I maybe have to cover that by now. It's too late either. The little tootie. That's so beautiful. So, and the second one is the Luminous Pathways Oracle deck. Also very beautiful, with so many different oracle energies, and the imagery is also amazing. So I love that also. It has some tarot energy or vibes in it. When you see here the cup, it's reminding me of the Ace of Cups. But in general, it's more an oracle deck on its own. And the third one is a deck of the category which I started with almost a decade ago to read cards, to be into cards. So that's very, how is it called? Like a healthy calling from the past. I had to think about it a minute, and I think it's because also there is already a download in that, message in that. A healthy call from the past. But not so from a person, it's like something what you probably started a few years ago, or like I said, maybe it's even a decade ago. So something from what you've started to create or initiate is calling you again, because now is the time where this idea or this project is ripe. The time is ripe for it to come into fruition or into life. So the third deck, it's a Lenormand deck, the biggest I've ever owned. So it's really a big one for a big girl, of course. So it's the Witchy Lenormand. I love it. It's so gorgeous. The cards are truly magical. Yeah, very beautiful, very beautiful. So, back. So, yeah, let's see. Maybe we start with these cards. And let me see. What's in the tea? For my collective, the strongest energy, please. Energies for my collective for my YouTube collective. Spirits. It's a little bit harder to shuffle because it's so big, but we get used to it. So how is it called? Those are French cards. I'm thinking about how is the name, the English name for that. Wait. So I've looked up. It's a whip. The whip, of course, is the first card here. So let's see. Let's shuffle a little bit more. Whew. And the ship. So I guess it's also the energy here that I've already read from my TikTok collective yesterday, or was it 2 days ago, where the ship energy was also one of the first cards. So yeah, maybe you are going on a journey, travel, moving, but also the energy of your ships are coming in. The clouds. So maybe you can't see exactly right now what's in front of you. Maybe you also doubt it a little bit, or you are unsure about what's coming next, but with the whip, it's giving me, in this combination with the fourth card, the serpent. So it's giving me inner conflict in your mind, maybe negative self-talk. What I feel here is that you've reached a new level, entered a new timeline. And sometimes we tend to continue to talk a little bit shitty shit, Bruno talk in our head, in our mind. So watch your thoughts right now, because yeah, maybe you are getting also a little nervous here about this ship, where it's headed, and because you can't see where it is going, so maybe it's a little bit scaring. And sometimes when we are anxious, we start a little bit negative self-talk or thoughts. That's why the serpent is next to those cards. So something shaked you maybe also off the ground, but the funny part of that is it had to be like that to shake you off the ground, to stabilize you again. So that had to be kicking you out of a situation, maybe a relationship, maybe a living situation, job situation. It had to shake you up and kick you out of that space, that situation, whatever, to stabilize you again, to put you into the right energy that is grounding you again and bringing you back to yourself and to your true path. So the anchor is here also indicating for me that you needed that anchor from the universe or from your spirits. They threw that anchor into the ground. That's what happened through this tower moment, to stop you and threw you out of your situation, or like I said, living situation, whatever it was. To throw you out of that. Through? Is it right? Right spell? The right spelling? I guess. So, and you are now a little bit skeptical of what's coming next. So, let's see with the other cards what we have here. Okay, the beautiful tarot. The new tarot deck, my fairy deck. So, the strongest messages here for that reading, spirits. Strongest messages. It's very slippery because it's so new and the cards. Okay. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands here. And with the whip before from the Lenormand, like there were some conflicts at your workspace maybe, or like I said, relationships, situationship, friendships. It could be all kind of stuff. You will know what it was. And that, like I said, that needed to happen. That was the tower. That was the tower, the shaking of the ground you needed. The Seven of Wands is, oh, I love these cards. Showing you how she's defending her fruits, her achievements. And it's like maybe you were forced to defend yourself again and again and again. in front of a group of people, maybe it was family or like co-workers, so defend yourself and defend your worth. And it's like your soul was tired of defending yourself in front of people that are not even worth your time and energy to speak to them. But those are also shadows, so they maybe showed you something about your shadow aspects, what you needed to see. Or they activated some parts in you through that conflict and through that defending that you needed to feel. And then what led then to that tower moment, that was overdue. It was overdue. And maybe you were unsure or scared even before. A too long time span. And you know, your spirit team wants you to push you now into your wish fulfillment, into your destiny, and into also the next experience of healing, but in a much more lighter way. That's what I'm feeling here. You have already a long journey behind you, and this new journey, what is calling you now and what you are entering now, it needed your choice to end something. Because the Lovers here is also the choices that we make for ourselves and our path. I'm struggling with the camera here. Okay, so you needed to make a choice. Without that choice, it wouldn't be possible to unlock that next level, you know? Sometimes we hesitate too long, and then the universe comes in and kicks our ass so that we move, so that we start to move in that direction that we are secretly asking all the time for. So the Four of Cups. Yeah. It's like they offered you all the time, again and again, or tried to offer you some ways that would be emotionally more fulfilling. But when we are not ready, it's like the child, when you try to give your child some broccoli, or I don't know. I thought of that. So, and they want simply something I don't know, chicken nuggets and a pommes. So that's the universe trying to give you broccoli in the past, and you wanted the stupid burger, or I don't know what, but something like that. You were not ready. You were not ready to receive something healthier for you. What would bring you more emotionally fulfillment. And now it's also the new way, this new timeline that you unlocked. It's so close. You can almost touch it. That's also connected to the clouds here. It's there. It's just a little bit cloudy, so you can't see everything now. Not yet, but very soon. And it's unfolding right now already. And now we have here the energy from the beginning of the reading, where I channeled this energy of the past, that something is connecting again with you, or calling you again from the past. Maybe somehow eggs are important, but it's reminding me also of the golden egg, the cosmic egg. And you have all the experiences in your past, the other eggs. And stuff that you maybe already tried to create, ideas, projects, or I don't know, something like that. And you thought at the time that it would be emotional fulfilling for you, but it couldn't be at that time because you were not at that frequency, at that alignment. But now it's returning. It's returning to you, and it's calling you back in to create it now from a new space with new energy, and maybe a little bit different, but at the core, it's the same. It's the same thing that you have started to create back then, or wanted to create back then. So watch your intuitive guidance right now, because that brings you into your Queen of Cups energy, because you are here the Queen of Cups. So very connected to water, to creative projects, to creativity in general, to feelings. You need to express your feelings through creativity, and only creating your own creations is what really brings you your wish fulfillment in emotionally. The 10 of Cups. So what a beautiful energy. This will manifest by itself when you follow now this new path, and it's very much about emotions here. I forgot to mention that in general it's all cups here, almost. Just the one card, wands and stars in the beginning with the tarots. But then we have 2 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. So cup energy, water energy. You probably are a water sign, or somehow in your charts, like maybe it's your rising sign, or how is it called? I'm not so much into astrology, but it's calling me also a little bit more in the last time to mention astrology. So the Chariot in the bottom. Maybe this is also your reminder, you see, how different this Chariot is. It's reminding me of Cinderella. So I had to stop for a few minutes because I had to charge my phone. And now we continue without the mic because I can't use it when I'm charging. But there are a few more messages only in that, what happened now. Because it stopped in the moment where I was about to show you the Chariot. The Chariot. And that's very important why that happened in that moment. Because it's related to the Tower, to that what needed to happen now in your life to shake you off the ground, shake you off the old route that you are on, that you were on. So you were on not the wrong chariot, but it was no longer in alignment with you. So spirits want you to get now onto this new chariot, this new path, but it is also connected to this thing from the past, what is calling you. What is calling you to bring that forward, to bring that up again and bring it forward in a new way. And maybe also not in that traditional way. Maybe as you started it before. Have started it before. This is reminding me of Cinderella a little bit, of this pumpkin. It's not a traditional chariot. It's very unconventional. Inconvenient? However. So, two different animals in front. Yeah. Do it different. Do it differently. And not the traditional way. Also, I noticed that I made a little mistake in the beginning because I read the Two of Cups and not the Lovers in the beginning. But it was the energy of the Lovers. When I pulled that card and showed you, so I saw the Two of the Lovers and not the Two of Cups. So I already channeled the energy of the Lovers, the energy, because it is here. It was on the bottom of the deck. Under the Chariot was the Lovers. So it is about the decision that you made, but maybe the energy of the Two of Cups is for some of you important and relevant here because it is really in regards this decision in regards to a relationship that you needed to left behind, or you will need it to to let it go. You will need to let it go. Because something for some of you is important here in regards to love, to decisions that you have made as the Queen of Cups in regards to love. That now spirits are asking you to overthink that and go into a new direction, move into a new direction. Let's pull some oracle cards from the luminous pathway decks. The deck. The candle's flame. Hope, illumination, guidance. So right now you are guided, very, very guided. So guided connections, interactions, communications right now to bring you onto this new chariot with your old sparks of ideas from the past. Something that you already started. It doesn't matter if it's in your mind, if you started that in your mind or physically already, but it's something from there that wants to be birthed again through you. I just said it! Unexpected encounters. The enchanted forest. Magic, mystery, unexpected encounters. So, right now, I swear, you are being guided. Very guided. So that you can come into this new flow. The flowing river. Water energy. The cups. All the cups in this reading. It wants to flow again through you. Holy crap. I love that. Adaptability, holy crap, what a word. And life's journey. Yeah, life is about to put you on this new journey. Let it flow. And let the waters take you in that new direction, in this new waters. This is amazing. Yeah, it's for me it's a little bit related to the Ace of Cups, but it's the sacred cup, the sacred chalice. Abundance, nourishment, fulfillment. That's a very, very abundant path now. You see how bright it is shining? So beautiful. The harvest. So much harvest. That is what spirits are right now nudging you towards. Yeah, the falcon flight. That's giving me also spirit energy. angels, spirits. They see what we cannot see from the higher perspective. The higher perspective that we sometimes need, and therefore they try to guide us in the right moments a little bit more or more intense through these different new encounters, new connections, new people, communications. Perspective, freedom, aspirations, yeah. There's literally, it's giving spirit guides. So beautiful. Guided, so guided. Love that. So let it flow, let it flow through you. Let yourself take from spirit to the right new waters, and you will explore a new abundance that you not even thought it would be possible for you. It's a whole new world of emotional fulfillment and creative fulfillment also. In the heart space, it's really heart space giving. That is aspect that I forgot to mention, because the Queen of Cups, she is led by the heart. And what makes you squeak right now, that is your confirmation that your heart is hungry. It's hungry to create from the heart space again. What is bringing your heart and soul the biggest joy and the biggest squeaks. Yeah, the 10 of Cups energy, like I said. So, a beautiful reading. If you made it through the whole reading, then you can be sure that was 100% for you. And you need to hear or see that today. If you like to have a personal reading, check out my link in the description. There you'll find all the information you need. And we see us when we see us in the next video. Toodaloo.